great. Let's go back to that moment that you were just talking about, Melissa. It's been almost 10 years, but you woke up, you wondered, will I be able to walk again? Will I be able to run again? Will I be able to be independent? What has the journey been like for you in these past 10 years?
You know, it's been a ride. It's been a good one. You know, if I could say that, goes back to, I mean, I have a wonderful family. I grew up in a loving home, loving parents, great sister, and when I lost my leg, they were there from the beginning, and we would kind of reassure each other that things were going to be okay, and kind of keeping an optimistic attitude that life was going to go on. It didn't matter if I had lost my leg; it was still going to go on. So, you know, just kind of deciding early on that it wasn't going to stop me.
And I know that you got so much inspiration from some of your fellow soldiers at Walter Reed. What did they do for you that inspired you to kind of continue moving forward?
Right. You know, so Walter Reed, it's a very powerful place. So when I got there, I looked around and I saw a lot of other wounded soldiers that had gone through very similar circumstances. And you know, a lot of them with much worse off injuries, so missing 2 limbs, 3 limbs, 4 limbs, or eyesight, traumatic brain injuries. So I was able to look at myself and really think that I was one of the lucky ones. And it's kind of is a moment that you think that, okay, I'm going to live my life for those that can't and who really gave the ultimate sacrifice.
Do you ever have moments where you're like, why me? Why did this have to happen to me?
You know, maybe moments of why this, but you know, I chose to accept the loss of my left leg really early on. It's not going to grow back. If anyone can tell me how, let me know. But my leg's not going to grow back, so kind of choose to accept it. You think about the big picture, and I could have lost my life. I could have not come back at all. I could have much more severe injuries. So you kind of just got to live in the moment and keep going.
I think of those 14 people who lost limbs during the Boston Marathon bombings and think how inspiring you would be to them. What would you tell them as they sort of take the first steps on this journey and they're where you were 10 years ago?
In an instant, their lives have been forever changed, and you wonder what your life will be like, and to surround themselves with people that love and care about them, and that to keep a positive attitude, and that it does get better and their life will be okay.